Some very hard questions have got to be asked, and some very hard questions must be answered. A construction of a tower block is essentially a series of concrete boxes, which are the flats. The fire is not supposed to spread from one flat to another. It's supposed to be contained. It wasn't. It spread, and it spread upwards, and it spread outside as well through the cladding. Questions on the sprinkler system, questions on the fire breaks, questions on why the cladding apparently burnt, questions on building control regulations, questions on the safety. Hundreds of thousands of people in our country live in tower blocks, live in very high-rise tower blocks. Every single person who lives in a high-rise apartment today is going to be thinking, how safe am I?
You heard Ishmael, one of the community workers here, saying people need to be held to account. You have a role to play in that. Of course, Labour were in power when the Camberwell fire happened. You've been in opposition since, and you've not managed to hold the government to account. What are you going to do to make sure that fire regs are improved?
We have challenged the government all the time on the issue of fire service cuts. We've challenged the government all the time on local authority cuts, and we've challenged them on why the report of Camberwell, which has been there for some time, has to be acted upon. And today we'll be continuing that challenging process.
But the challenges aren't working, though, are they?
We will speak up for this community. We will speak up with this community. Our newly elected MP for this area, Emma, will speak up for this community, because answers have to be given to these questions to give safety and security to people all over the country living in tower blocks.
And even if that means finding money for retrofitting 4,000 tower blocks across the country.
The resources have to be found, because you cannot allow people to live in a dangerous state, and that is a worry, obviously, but the resources have to be found, and we will demand and make sure those resources are found.